I'm Debbie Peveril, and you're listening to the weekly tip from basicboardgovernance.ca. I am doing a series on how important the board's code of conduct is. And this is the second week for that. Last week I talked about respectful behavior at the boardroom table. This week I'm talking about confidentiality. I've had a lot to say about confidentiality over the years. There's a small book I've written about confidentiality. We want board members to understand that there are things they are talking about that they should not be sharing with others. Typically, it is items like employee matters or legal issues that aren't going to be, shared with everyone. Some boards are able to post their meeting minutes on their website because they're not talking about anything that's confidential. But anybody with employees, there are going to be situations where that's confidential. So board members need training to understand what's confidential, what isn't confidential. You're going to have an annual confirmation they're going to sign, which says they will adhere to the policies. And to highlight how important that is, the confidentiality requirement should be also embedded within the code of conduct so that you go over and train them on the code of conduct, they agree to follow it, and a big piece of that is the confidentiality. We don't want information that shouldn't be outside the boardroom table becoming known to people who are not on the board, in the boardroom. Sometimes what I say to board members is, your spouse is not on the board, and no one who isn't on the board is allowed to hear about what's going on. So confidentiality, a key part of the board's code of conduct if you're going to have an organization that moves towards achieving their goals.